Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today we are gathered here at the dining room table to open this package for our collection break giveaway. This is what I do every time we hit a milestone number, and the big one that we have hit this time is 1,000, which is absolutely amazing to me. I am truly, I don't have words to describe that. 1,000, I mean, that's just, I can't even believe it. Thank you all of my subscribers so much for getting me to that point. I am so grateful, and I know I say it a lot, but you guys really are the best subscribers in the world. You are so supportive and so kind to me, and it is the least that I can do in doing these collection break giveaways. I hope it's a good collection. I always try to buy collections that look really good to me. This was a binder collection, and you guys know, if you watch this, I know some of you asked me this question, and you've said, where do you find your collections? And there's really three places that I get them from. I'm just going to open this. Three places that I get them from, and it's eBay and Facebook Marketplace and just Goodwill. I mean, those are the places that I look online. And the last two that I've gotten as collection break giveaways are both from Goodwill, and they were big stacks of sheets. The first one had a couple of really good cards in it. The last one I thought was a good bunch of cards, but I wanted to do something different, so I started scouring the eBay auctions, and I won this binder lot. This came before I left for Maine. I bought this a while ago. I try to buy them ahead of time so that I'm ready, because you never know how fast you're going to go. And it's a good thing I did this, because we moved from 900 to 1,000 very quickly. And again, I'm very, very grateful for that. So this is a binder, and you can see by the packaging, when I saw this on the front porch, I thought, well, surely that is something that my wife bought because of the pink packaging, but it was this collection. So get this binder out of here, and there are two binders here, and I thought that this was a single binder when I bought this. In fact, it's a Mets binder based upon, all right, this is very interesting what we have here, because I thought it was a single binder. There's the binder that they showed. They showed this one, and I wasn't even going to look at the listing because I thought it would be all Mets cards, but it is not even remotely all Mets cards. There's, in fact, not that many Mets that I even remember. And then there's this other binder that they did not show this, so I'm actually not sure if the cards that I have seen are in both of these binders, or if maybe I've never seen the cards in this black binder. That's very, very interesting to me. So I'm going to save that one for last and just start with the one that I know that I have seen. I'm going to move this a little closer and change the angle so that you guys can see the cards a little bit better. Sorry for all the jostling of the camera, to make sure everything is very visible and clear to you. As you guys know, many of you know, if you're brand new to this, collection break giveaway means that I have bought a collection online. I have not looked at it. I'm opening it for the first time with all of you, and we are going to all enjoy the just excitement of breaking a collection that we've never looked at before. The most exciting part is that all the cards, no matter what they are, no matter what may be in that black binder, honestly, I don't know what's in there. Maybe they're cards I've seen, I don't know, but whatever cards are in here, they all go to you guys, my subscribers. All you have to do is make a list of all the cards that you are interested in, email me your list and mailing address, and I will send you cards from your list. That's how it works. I've done this many times, and every time we hit a milestone number, I will try to continue to do it. So let's see now. Yes, this is, I've seen pictures of the cards in this binder. You can see this is a page full of, and actually what I usually do is take them out of the binder. I think I'm going to do that here. It makes it a little easier to go through them. Put that Mets binder off to the side there, and then get these on camera. There we go. So we got Ken Griffey Jr. starting things off, and I did see this page. I do remember this. I think there's another page of Griffey beyond this. This is kind of an unusual one. Griffey and Marquise Grissom there. Griffey and Grissom, very interesting. And then, yes, I saw this page as well. Some other ones here, a Measure of Greatness card, very nice, and a post-serial Griffey. You don't see that one too often. Also got this Leaf Gamers card up here, very nice Griffey. Did not know this one was in here. I didn't know there was another Ken Griffey page, so that's pretty sweet. 3 pages of Ken Griffey and a bunch of Dairy Queen cards. You don't see those very often, so that's kind of cool. And a Bazooka card as well. Those Dairy Queen ones, and there's a gold bordered one here, which I think is some sort of, I don't remember if it's a parallel or if it was a card that you had to mail away for. I can't recall, but there was something special about those different borders on the Dairy Queen cards. So that's something to have a look at if you collect Griffey Jr. Barry Bonds page here. I also saw this page in the listing. Got Barry Bonds and Juan Gonzalez on an all-star scratch-off card up here. And a nice award winners Barry Bonds card down here. Put that one up closer to the camera so you can check that out. That is a parallel. As you can see, it's 20 of 25. So pretty nice Bonds card. Another page of Bonds here. Not a complete page, but plenty of Bonds. These are a little bit older when he was with the Pirates, so that's pretty cool. And we got some Nolan Ryan. Also saw this page, so I know that this is in here. And nice assortment of some Nolan Ryan cards from the 80s and 90s. Got another page of Nolan Ryan here. Didn't know that there were two, so that's nice as well. Always like to see Nolan Ryan. One of the most popular players whenever I do this is Nolan Ryan. His cards always seem to go. There are never any left, and they go on everybody's list, it seems like. Kirby Puckett on this page. Nice Upper Deck Future Heroes card up here. Like to see that. And more Kirby Puckett over here. Some interesting cards there. I don't know what this is. This Fleer World Series card. I guess that's a World Series highlight card. It looks like it's from a smaller set. It is 8 of 12. I was staring at that. I don't think I recognize that card very easily. You got Ivan Rodriguez here, and another of these all-star scratch-off cards. It's Darren Dalton and Ivan Rodriguez. I don't think Dalton's quite in the same class as Rodriguez, but there you go. Masked Marauders up here. Upper Deck card, and then you got these, always like these nickname license plate cards. I think those are some really cool cards. And this one, of course, Pudge for Ivan Rodriguez. That's pretty neat stuff. Those are Skybox cards. And we got another Masked Marauder card. This is Mike Piazza on this page, so that's pretty neat. And this is Piazza with the Marlins, which you don't, I can't remember the last time I saw a Mike Piazza card with the Marlins. That is one that does not come up very much. Here's a nice one up here in the corner too. This is a collector's choice, which itself is not, all that difficult. I want to get this so that you can see it in the camera, so you see what I'm pointing to here. This is a what are these called? Star Quest, they're Star Quest cards, and those were parallels that they did, and they're a little bit difficult to get. So if you have any interest in Piazza, that might be a nice card for you to pick up. Cal Ripken Jr. here. Always see him in these as well. Always like to see him. Straight, this is about his streak up there. And a nice Diamond King card. Always like the Diamond King. Some George Brett here. We go from one Hall of Famer infielder to another. Nice George Brett. This is a season highlight when he broke 3,000 hits. So that's a nice one as well. And second page of George Brett, very interesting. I don't remember seeing a lot of George Brett. I mean, he's usually scattered throughout, but 2 solid pages of George Brett's a little unusual. I don't see that too much. Cecil Fielder, we see him sometimes, and it's a pretty good one. A couple cards with him on the Blue Jays and 2 with the Tigers. It's a nice mix there. Cecil Fielder blowing a bubble on the back of that card. We got Juan Gonzalez on this one and some season highlight cards and a nice Leaf card there. What is this one? This is a hit list card from Donruss. That's a pretty nice one, too. If you are into Mr. Gonzalez, here's more Juan Gonzalez, including a, that's kind of cool. There's a Sportflix card. You can kind of see how that moves. Those are always neat. I always like to get those. And here's another post serial card, another one there. Different series, but still pretty neat. And more Juan Gonzalez, including one of those license plate cards for Igor, which I had forgotten was his nickname, actually. And the 2 of Hearts, that's very interesting. You don't see those playing cards very much. I don't remember what they were called. Baseball Aces, that is right. That's from 1992. They did several decks that came out in different years. That's the 2 of Hearts from 1992 is Wangan. And we got Sammy Sosa. This is apparently the PED section of the binder. Sammy Sosa, several nice cards here. Nice RBI Kings card from Fleer Ultra up here. I'll get that closer to the camera. That's a pretty card. Really one that I like to see. We got more Sammy Sosa here, including this one, the Home Field Advantage. I always like those because they kind of show the dimensions of the ballpark and talk about on the back what he can do with that park. Another Cub here, Ryan Sandberg, and we should get to a very good card in this section. This is one of the reasons I bought this collection, was for a card that we should see any minute. There it is, a Ryan Sandberg rookie card right there, and that is That is a real one. That is not a reprint or anything like that. That is a real 1983 Ryan Sandberg rookie card. We've been trying to open a pack of 1983 cards. I got a cello pack in the Dorking box, and we have not hit that yet. Also, don't skip on that 1984 Donruss Ryan Sandberg. That's a tough card, and very nice to see that. Some nice early Ryan Sandbergs on that page. That's very cool. More Cubs here. This is supposed to be a Mets binder, and as you can see, it's a Cubs binder. We've got Greg Maddux, and you see him fielding there. Greg Maddux had pretty crazy reflexes, that guy. I think it's Greg Maddux who has the record for most Gold Gloves. And for a while, I was kind of resentful of that because Brooks Robinson had the record before that. You guys know I'm a huge Brooks Robinson fan, but Maddux just, I don't know, he had some kind of crazy, he was just born with these reflexes that are just inhuman. You see the guy on some highlight films fielding, and it's just like, what? And there he is on a defensive gems card. That's pretty unusual to see a pitcher on a defensive gems card. That's pretty awesome. We got a legacy card. Some nice Greg Maddux cards here, actually. These are unusual ones. This is pretty cool to see. I don't know how many of these are inserts and how many are just subset cards within the regular set. This one is an insert for sure. That's Greg Maddux Boss 11 of 20. And this big show card, I think, might also be an insert there. I'll show you that one so you can see it a little better. Nice foil on there. That's a bunch of nice Greg Maddux cards. Tom Glavine, I believe that's a rookie card of Mr. Glavine, and he is on here with Greg Maddux as well, and Smoltz. So you get all of the Braves Hall of Fame pitchers all on one page there. More Greg Maddux here, and also Glavine. Very nice to see that. John Smoltz there as well. We got another pitcher here, Roger Clemens, the Rocket. And we get this Team Pinnacle card. That is a pretty sweet card. I think I thought that was a dual-sided card. Ramon Martinez on the back of that. So pretty neat to see that one. And we finish off with more Roger Clemens there, including his Diamond Kings card, which is a nice one. So I think I just didn't realize it was two binders. I think the guy did not make that particularly clear. I'm going to scoot that over and bring this other binder into the picture again. So I may have seen some cards in this binder, but I'm not sure. So let me see if I can get these out of here and do the same thing, make it a little easier for us to go through these and for me to show them to you on the camera. So scoot that up there, and here we go. Doing the break in here today because there's a little more room at the dining room table than at my table in there where I usually film the episodes, and I thought, I usually try to do it in there, but it's always very cramped and I'm knocking stuff over, so I just thought I'd move it out here today. Hope you guys don't mind the change of venue. So we got some Pinnacle cards here, and it looks like several pages of Pinnacle cards from what I can see, and I believe these are 91 or 92. I should probably check that. Can't quite recall. These are 93, I think. So I was a little off, but 1993 Pinnacle. I don't think that this is a set. It looks to me like these are all just stars, but we'll go through these and see what's going on with these. See if we hit any big ones. Nice Randy Johnson up there, and Doc Gooden. I always like when they use his nickname rather than his actual first name of Dwight. I don't know why I like that better. Robin Yount down here for the many Milwaukee fans that I know watch the channel up there in Wisconsin. Shout out to all of you guys. Howard Johnson. Somebody was just telling me they collect Howard Johnson. I can't remember who it was. I sent them some cards, and now I'm drawing a blank. If you are that person, then there's one for you. Got Wade Boggs down here with the Yankees, Puckett, and Lee Smith. Lots of Hall of Famers on that page. Weird Andres Galarraga card. He has a broken bat. And we've also got this weird thing down here about expansion draft. Now, obviously, he's with Colorado, and so that was their first year. But I don't know why they wouldn't have the logo. That's kind of odd. I don't remember that happening there. We got these are Hometown Heroes cards, and this was not. I don't think this is an insert set. I think this is a subset. We got a Bonds and a Molitor here. A lot of Hall of Famers actually. Dawson and Dave Winfield, and then these Hometown Heroes cards. And it looks like we have more kind of unusual cards here from the set, including Now and Then. And we got several Hall of Famers here, including Fisk, Eckersley, and Wade Boggs, Jack Morris. We also got a nice Don Mattingly. Shout out to a collector of Don Mattingly, Justin, at Three Good Nerds. If you guys have not seen their channel, you should. And then these are idols cards where you see the player, and then writ large behind them is their idol. That's Very interesting. Somebody's idol appears to have been Ken Stabler. I must know who that is. I cannot tell by the picture who that is. Who is that? Lenny Dykstra. His idol apparently was Ken Stabler. That's very interesting. I guess Lenny Dykstra, maybe he always wanted to be a quarterback. I didn't know that. I mean, you'd think a guy who wanted to be a quarterback would have become a pitcher, but apparently that's not what happened. So we have more idols cards. Dale Murphy here, and Dave Concepcion. That's pretty cool that he is somebody's idol. Paul Molitor's idol was Harmon Killebrew. I always knew that. Harold Baines, another Hall of Famer there, and Dave Winfield as well, and more hometown heroes. Somebody's idol is Malcolm X. Wow, I must know who that is as well. I don't recognize who that player is. I'm very curious. Whose idol was Malcolm X? It was Delenio DeShields. His idol was Malcolm X. That's interesting. You do not see a Malcolm X trading card come up very often, so that kind of grabbed my attention. That was very interesting. Sorry for the camera bump there. I am standing up doing this episode so that I can better show you and see the cards myself more now and then. This time Eddie Murray, Dave Winfield, and Bly Levin, so 3 Hall of Famers on that. Very nice to see. We've got more of these pinnacle cards, including a couple rookie prospects for Chuck Carr and J.T. Snow and Jeff Conine and Sterling Hitchcock. So those here are all rookie prospect cards. If you remember liking any of those players, what is Mike Pagliarulo doing there? Is he doing some sort of what is that, some sort of yoga pose? That is weird. I don't even know what musical that could be from. Rent, maybe? I don't know. That's a very weird pose. All right, we got more. Now, these are triple play cards. It looks like there are several pages of these, too, coming up. I don't remember seeing these, and this is a hideous, hideous card of the Pirates mascot. I'm just going to put my hand over that so nobody has to see that, and I apologize for that showing up on this episode. You guys know how afeared and horrified I am by mascots and mascot cards, and that is just... That just gives me chills. I'm chilled, even though it's like 100,000 degrees outside right now. I'm chilled just having a look at that card. Clemens here. I believe this is Mark McGwire as a boy. Yes, it is. So if you're interested in a boyhood photo of Mark McGwire to hang on your wall, there is one. We got Doc Gooden down here and a post-serial card of Doc Gooden next to him. Pretty neat to see that. And it looks like we have, wow, I didn't see these either. This is kind of interesting. I'm looking at this Paul Bird card because it is a gold bordered card, as you can see there. And I remember them as being numbered, and it is. It is numbered to 2001 because these are, of course, Topps 2001 cards. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice numbered card. Paul Bird, not exactly a superstar, but still interesting to get that card. Barry Bonds down here rolling there, brand new Hall of Famer as of last year. Kenny Lofton rounding the bases, as he often did, and a couple of rookie cards down here. Grady Sizemore, and that is, well, here's Rory Oswalt. That, if you're an Astros fan, that would be a nice rookie card for you, but nothing super special there. We got more of 2001 Topps here, including Mussina. There's a Hall of Famer for you. And Bernie Williams down in that corner. Several Yankees on that page. On the back of that, we got Kurt Schilling and Greg Maddux. Again, a lot of Greg Maddux cards in this collection. Albert Bell with the Orioles. Always like to see that. Bobby Bowe and Ken Griffey Jr. with the Reds. Troy Percival. Wow, I haven't seen a Troy Percival card in a long time. It's an unusual Jose Canseco card down here. Jose Canseco with the Angels. That is weird to see that. Is it just me? That is weird, in my opinion, to see that. Wow. I kind of had forgotten he was ever with the Angels, quite honestly. Rafael Palmeira, Alex Rodriguez, and Larry Walker, among many others on that page. Another Piazza here, and a nice Golden Moments Roberto Clemente card. That's pretty sweet in black and white there. Got Edgar Martinez and John Smoltz, Trevor Hoffman, Hall of Famer as well. This is football. Okay, I definitely did not see this. I don't know if I saw any pages in this binder because I definitely did not know that there was football in here. That was really a surprise to me. This Herschel Walker, quite a few Herschel Walker cards, and Roger Craig. Thurman Thomas, we finally get a card for Bill's Mafia Cards, an awesome channel. If you haven't been to Bill's Mafia Cards, please check him out. Super nice guy. He rescues animals and they become his pets. I'm not making that up. He's just a really sweet guy and opens all kinds of hockey and football cards primarily. Thurman Thomas for you, my friend, if you want it. And we got Boomer Esiason over there, and we do have a few cards on the back. They're all Michael Irvin, however. So if you like Michael Irvin, there you go. Some Members' Choice Stadium Club up there. And this looks like Not sure what that is. It looks like it could be that's a Pro Set Power card. And then we got more baseball. Okay, that was very random. Okay, we got more Cubs. Greg Maddux looking as though he literally just woke up and somebody took his picture. Seriously, he does not look like he's had his coffee. Sammy Sosa next to him. I don't know what Sammy Sosa's been having, but he certainly did well in his day. We've got Dykstra and John Kruk down here, 2 Phillies. Another Ripken for you. This is an interesting card. Larry Walker and Darren Dalton makes a second appearance in this episode, and both times he's been on somebody else's card, or what I consider somebody else's card. We got cards on the back too. We got George Brett looking dazed. I don't know, maybe he's, dropped some mushrooms there. I'm not sure what's going on with George Brett. A couple Gary Carters down here. Klesko and Kevin Mitchell. Unusual to see those. Cliff Floyd rookie card, if you were interested in that. More baseball here with Kirk Gibson as a Pirate. That is odd too, man. I did not remember that he played for the Pirates. That is quite unusual to see that. Got some Tigers here finally. Got some Lou Whitaker and Alan Trammell. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if we saw any Tigers. Fred McGriff, first time we've seen his card this break. And Mattingly, first time we've seen a Mattingly as well, I think. Or no, we did see a Mattingly before, I think. So we got Robin Yount, 2 Robin Younts, and our first Bo Jackson. There's a portrait Bo Jackson card for those of you who collect him. Wade Boggs. And, this is an interesting page. This is a very interesting page. It's got a lot of those combo cards. We've seen some of those in this collection. It looks like they gathered a bunch of them on this page. We got Ricky Henderson and Dave Winfield there, Wade Boggs and Don Mattingly. That's pretty cool. This is a 1981 Fleer. That's a really sweet card. It's Mike Schmidt, Pete Rose, and Larry Boa. So very nice card there. We got 2 great catchers, Fisk and Carter there. And, that's a neat page. I like that. We don't have more of that on the back. We do have some Pete Rose. We had not seen any Pete Rose in this collection, I don't think, up to this point. But here we got some Pete Rose, including this sort of retrospective of all of his Topps cards that they did, I believe, in 1985 to commemorate his amazing career, breaking Ty Cobb's record. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if I saw any pages in this binder, quite honestly. This is basketball. What? This is all the rest of the pages are basketball. Wow. All right. Well, this is truly a multi-sport break here. I knew nothing about. I don't follow basketball. I don't collect basketball. These are a bunch of gold cards of basketball. I'm going to show these on the camera because they're very hard to read, and I also would not necessarily know which of these cards are good. So it's up to you guys to pause this and kind of have a look at these and see for yourself what you might like. These are all gold parallels, or at least most of these appear to be gold parallel cards. So that's pretty cool. Topps did that for all of their sports that year. And several pages of these gold basketball cards, making sure you get a look at each row. Because again, I am not the person to be commenting on basketball cards of this era. I could comment on really vintage basketball cards from like the 70s or the 60s. I did collect some of those for a while, and I do know the sport from that era, but not from the 80s. That was not my era for basketball. So there you go. That is our collection break giveaway to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for helping me get there, and I hope that you will find some cards in this collection that you would like to own. Send me your lists. Leave a comment, and I will send you my email. And if you don't already have it, you can send me your lists. The longer the lists, the better, because then I have more cards to choose from. Make sure you include your home address, even if you think I already have it. Makes it a lot easier for me if you've got your list and your address in the same email. Really appreciate you sitting through this, and I hope you saw some stuff you were excited about. Cannot wait to start mailing these cards out to you guys. And we'll let this run probably until Wednesday or so. So you got a few days to take your time, look at these, and see if there's anything you want. Thank you so much for coming out to the channel today. Tomorrow will be another mail day. This is kind of a mail day. It's a giveaway day. We didn't really get to open mail, but I have some mail from you awesome people, and I want to open some of that on the channel tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you back here then. As always, happy collecting.